Like this.
And everyone she loved left her. Usually, your enemy is someone you want dead, but little did she know life can't be fixed.
The next stop is...
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On. Yo, Redman in the building performing What's Hot and Don't You Miss. I'm gonna step out. He gonna step in. All right, let's go.
Fuck out the way, Gabe. Let's get this shit going on the radar. Let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take it back.
Muddy Waters 2.
Oh, nigga, you trying to play me, nigga? Go ahead. Yo. Don't you miss when it was all about skills? Don't you miss DJs on the wheels? Don't you miss when a nigga did a show? He tear the shit down cause he's so ill. Don't you miss Ed Lover and Dre?
Yes, Lord.
Don't you miss Free and AJ?
Let's go.
Indies boy and I never give up. Rock with me or get out my way. Hey, I'm from the 9-0, meaning I give you what you pay for. 5-0, pull me over. A-holes, I hop out the ride like Kung Fu Joe. Nut in the air, gun in the armpit. 90s got Carl Kanai on the garment. Did I clean my apartment? Never. MTV said it'd be a bestseller. 90s, when you had to protect your neck. Even Jab Judah put hands on a rep. Internet, nah. Nigga, we brawl. If a rapper had beef, me the Matt sound jack. Chocolate tie weed. Fill up the lungs while I rock Mary. What's the 411? Biggie's from Brooklyn, I was from Jersey. We met at Branson's, bottles on the curb. That's how real niggas get wasted. I'm fucked up with ticker and so much I can taste it. Don't you miss wearing North Face coats? It was like it was sort of cool to be broke, right? That's why I'm here tonight for the real 0 hero to take flight. Yo, never. Don't you miss Pete Rock on the wheels? What up? Soul Train with chicken on the man. That's right. Don't you miss when a nigga did a show? He got the crowd hype cause he really had skills. Don't you miss the Apollo Long and that old lady in the front? Remember her? Remember her? Yeah, I'm a 90s boy and I never give up. Rock with me cause you niggas ain't born. Hey. Y'all talking the wrong way. Jibber jabber, I'm paid. I'm an icon. Walk this way. Make sure you rope tighter than Monet. 40 OE, boot camp click. How with you? Diddy was running the campus. I was a wild boy, strung off the reefer. Me and my weed was like Jutterman and Keisha. Don't you miss when you came to a show? Everybody joined in when a nigga said, ho. Don't you miss checkers and fatigues? Now niggas rocking flip-flops and tight clothes. Show this guy, FWD. Purple Rain from round 116. 90s best. I tell you what's next. I'm waiting on an album from Tribe Called Quest, nigga.
Don't you miss hip-hop
On the real.
40 belows,
Gold teeth in the grill. Remember that?
Don't you miss when the nigga
Did a show. You wanted to be him cause he's so ill.
Don't you miss a fresh DJ?
Where the DJs at?
Now
Hitting the replay. They ain't doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm a 90s boy
And I never give up. Rock with me or get out my way. Hey,
Ladies
Brick
and
City, nigga.
gentlemen,
Muddy
we're gonna
Waters
take it
2.
back.
Ooh, boss groove, we move that boss move, right? No question. Message music sessions, any music that got a groove, any decade with that message attitude. We vibe, no question. Message music sessions. Message music sessions. Welcome to Message Music Sessions. We play what they don't play, and we don't play. We say way what they won't say, and we don't play. Lock in with Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions. Go and take me with you. Wherever you take me with you. Wherever you're going, take me with you. Watch the sunrise, blue Watch the sunrise, blue sky. Wherever you're going, take me Ooh, boss groove, we move that boss move, right? No question. Message music sessions, any music that got a groove, any decade with that message attitude. We vibe, no question. Message music sessions, message music sessions. Welcome to message music sessions. We play what they don't play, and we don't play. We say way what they won't say, and we don't play. Lock in with message music sessions, message music sessions. Message music sessions.
Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
Welcome to the rock files. Are the rock files. Yeah, live and locked. This is how we rock. Live and locked. Welcome to the rock. PG said. Live and locked. Live is how we rock. Oh, this is how we rock. The rock. The rock files. Live and locked. Chill, baby. Welcome to the rock. Live and locked. Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. Your ears do not deceive you. You are live and direct and locked in with the Rock Files Message Music Sessions, episode 39. Begins right now. It's already begun. Before we go any further, all praises, all prayers and praises, and all humility, all drop of ego goes to the Almighty Yahuwah. For without the Almighty Yahuwah, there is absolutely nothing. All prayers and praises to the Almighty Yahuwah. And if we ever could use Yah, we sure could use Yah right now. Hope everybody's doing well. Weekend's coming. Hope you're ready for the weekend. Hope you're ready to conclude your week. Hope we wish you nothing but positive We wish you nothing but blessings. We wish you nothing, not wish. We are so happy to distribute positive, distribute blessings, distribute nothing but the greatest results that you possibly could have in life. That is what this channel is about. There's no randomness here. There's no randomness here. You are now listening to the brain of battle rap, straight up, not rock. The brain of battle rap is this channel. See, whenever you listen to this channel, there is no 10 Rock. It's only the Rock Files. The Rock Files is much, much more than one person. And we're going to address that. We're going to address that. The title of this live is They Still Haven't Learned Yet. This is not meant to be just criticism. This is meant to be a PSA combined with solutions is what we do. Now we know. If we chop some of this data, chop some of this fable, chop some of these discussions, only thing that will get around will be the negative, because that's what social media is about, drama. The other part of this title will be drama over battles. Drama over battles, really? Why? Why is it drama over battles? And right while we're talking right now, what we're going to do, we're going to go here. What we're going to do is we're going to ask a couple questions, and also we're going to address the questions that were already asked much, much earlier this week, as we usually do. Now, the rest of the world is going to cover HB2 win. They're going to cover Yo 2 times. That's fine. We're going to do something different as we usually do. We're going to cover, first of all, our information. Second, we're going to cover actual battle rap topics. We want to say this, though, before we get really started, right? Salute to HB2 win. Salute to HB2 win in the channel for doing something different. It should be noted that in a network, which is what this is, of battle rap, there's room for many ways of doing a battle. You could do the battle with promo, with flyers. You could do the battle with network. You could do the battle without any promo, without any flyers. You could do a one-off to where individuals it's almost like a blackout, right? Individuals just come on and you don't know who they are. There's been no announcement, and boom, surprise battle. That's fire. That's fire, straight up. Whatever helps to basically add excitement and add different forms of battle rap. Hey, we're not just are we here for it. And this is not personal opinion. This is what's professionally productive. That's professionally productive. It doesn't mean that one eliminates the other. It does not. It means that here is another addition to battle rap. Here is another addition to battle rap, not just virtual battle rap, and we're gonna get there. Not just virtual battle rap, but to battle rap in general. Now, for those that are just tuning in, this is the Rock Files. We are a battle rap channel. We are a news channel. We are a commentary channel, sports channel. We do data. Of course, we do data. Quite frankly, we do this channel. If you want data done objectively with many different layers to consider, you tune into the right spot. Simple as that. Simple as that. Let's see here. Hold on one second while we get things. We're actually handling something right now. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you would like to. If you don't want to, just want to watch, you're more than welcome. Over here, we don't beg for viewers and we don't worship chat. We don't do that. We leave it up to those that watch. That you can do. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can. The Cash App is $ Boss EG Detroit. My bad, Boss. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, Boss N Group. The Cash App is Boss N Group, and that should show you something. You can if you want. You don't have to if you won't. This is available. This channel is mostly and basically exclusively about just the outlet of information. And here you're respected. This will be the one channel where individuals are respected. Simple as that. Now, as we really get into this, we're going to be discussing various questions we've asked about battle rap. We're going to be discussing various issues of battle rap. And we're also going to be discussing this thing about drama over battles. Drama over battles. Drama over battles. Hold on one second. We're actually we're tapping up a topic right now as we speak. Yeah. This is something that just arrived in the mind. Simple as that. Hold on one second. Mm-hmm. See personal information. Yeah. This is gonna be one form of this that we're gonna ask here. We're putting this in now. This is a topic a question we're just adding to our topic right now. Something that we probably should have thought of a little bit earlier. All that good stuff. We will read the chat in a minute. We're not on that screen yet. Actually, let's see. We're actually going to change this. We'll change this to this. Yeah, we'll just go here. Usually this doesn't get a lot, but that's all right. Yeah, we're going to discuss it. And salute to those that tuned in last week. Okay, good. That's what we wanted. All right, we're going to share this. We're going to share this in a minute. All right, salute to those that tuned in last week when we discussed if we, as a community, should get ahead of controversy. So now, without any further ado, welcome to the RAK Files. We share our screen right now. Simple as that. We share our screen right now. Right about now. Yeah. Yeah, we share our screen right now. It's been often asked, what is RAK on? The question is not to ask about RAK. Honestly, the question is to ask, what is the right thing to do? There's this thing in social media. There we go. There's this thing in social media that things are very egotistical and personal here. And we're going to go right to this right here. We're going to go right to this right here. All right, that's the question we just posed. We're going to hold off on that for a second. Let's go down here. Keep going. Here's the statement right here. Drop the ego and pick up success. Let's address that statement. Drop the ego and pick up success. The main problems with battle rap comes when individuals talk more about themselves, place themselves above an industry. This is supposed to be battle rap. One person is not battle rap. One league is not battle rap. Honestly, one style of battle rap is not battle rap. Battle rap is battle rap. And there's a dangerous thing that happens when we got more I and you than we. In other words, when we got the words I and you that rank over we and us. Each one of us has a contribution about it, whether you're in a chat, whether you have a channel or not, whether you're a battler, whether you're a league owner, whatever you do, whether you do promotion, whether you have a TV connection, whether you're behind the scenes just promoting, whether you're giving money. All of these things are important for battle rap. And it's very important that individuals don't forget that. Now, this is not even a shot to anyone in particular. This is just across the board. Outside battle rap, this applies to. Virtual battle rap, this applies to. Independent battle rap, mainstream battle rap, this applies to. We have a lot of individuals that confuse competition. They confuse competition with ego. You can be competitive, but the second that someone or a league, like URL, for example, there's a lot in URL that believes that they are battle rap. Well, we're battle rap. Nothing else is battle rap but us. And then all of a sudden you start failing. See, when you pick up the ego, this statement, Jason M is in the building. Jason M, what up, what up? Be sure to subscribe to Jason M. Salute, salute, salute. Be sure to subscribe. Jason M, rock, what up? Salute, Jason, salute. See, when you pick up ego, when you have a lot of ego, nothing you do will succeed. Nothing you do will succeed. And then what happens is now you become overly exposed and weak, URL. And I think a lot of entertainers that are battle rappers, they confuse self-promotion with ego. And they confuse self-promotion with promotion. There's a lot of confusion here. A lot of individuals will believe that, well, in order for me to get an audience, I got to let the world know who I am. That's a part of it. But are you letting the world know who you are? Are you letting the world know your business? Your business should not be personally attached to you in public. That's where we failed all through 2025. That's why this statement here says, drop the ego, pick up success. That means keep your personal personal. All right. Keep your personal private. Keep it off of StreamYard. Keep it off of YouTube, social media. I mean, okay, if you want to say a little bit about feeling cool, but when you talk about your personal information, your address, where you can be found, where you as an individual go to the grocery store and who your mama and daddy is and all this stuff. Now you failed. That's not successful. That's not successful. We got Maze in the building. Maze, salute, salute. Maze in the building. Be sure to subscribe to Maze of LD 513. Salute. Yes. And for those that's like, oh, see, Rock, man, how come you big enough these individuals in your, well, not big enough. How come you promoting these individuals in chat? That's right. If you come over here and you're good with this channel, we're going to go ahead and promote you. That's what we do. We're going to go ahead and promote you. And yes, promotion is necessary. Promotion is necessary. We're going to get to that. Point being is drop your ego. Whatever an individual's involved in, it's not just you, dog. It's not just you. It's not. So that's what this statement means. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep moving forward. We're going to get to that in a minute. We're going to get to this in a minute. Okay. Yes, definitely salute to Jiggy Battle League. Jiggy Battle League got battles. These battles are official. Salute to Kid Dangerous. Had some conversation with Kid Dangerous about this. Let's try to get this right. We're just going to go over some things to watch for in these battles. These are audio battles. You're going to get to that later. All right, the first battle we're going to go over to is this one. This is Swaggy versus Sigmosh. Sigmosh is back outside. Sigmosh is back outside. Salute to Sigmosh. Sigmosh is one of the most engaging, and quite frankly, he's one of the most accomplished rookies of 2025. He's battling Swaggy. Now, for those that are not familiar with Jiggy Battle League, all right. For those that are not familiar with Jiggy Battle League is virtual, but it's an audio battle league. Now, the reason why it's easy to promote this here is because they do not encourage reading over there. So these individuals, they will be rapping audio, and yes, no doubt. Well, we don't know if they're reading or not. We do know that Kid Dangerous is on record for not encouraging reading over there. Simple as that. We do know that. So Swaggy versus Sigmosh. Here's a preview of the battle. Swaggy is a witty but developing battle rapper. Sigmosh is an aggressive, good projection, developing pen type of battle rapper. You have a style clash automatically to take a look at. Sigmosh has the advantage here, seeing as he's just battled more recently than Swaggy. Swaggy can come off a little bit boring, but however, Swaggy does have some material there. This should be an advantage for Sigmosh. We do have engagement on this title. On this battle. Said title. That was crazy. On this title. So Fresh Coast is already in with the official submission. Fresh Coast, do the Fresh Coast. Be sure to subscribe to Fresh Coast. Fresh Coast has Sigmosh washing that weirdo in his own words. 100% to KD for making it happening. Here's our responses here. And yes, as we just stated, submission locked from Fresh Coast Live. It's definitely good to see these type of audio, and then notice the emphasis on these type of audio battles. But there's some stuff on Spaces. They'll do audio battles, but they encourage reading. So this type of audio battle does not encourage that. So Sigmosh is the favorite here. Fresh Coast has Sigmosh. We're kind of favoring Sigmosh in this battle. Swaggy does have a shot, but Sigmosh should win this battle. Simple as that. All right, we will review again the closer this battle is coming through. Salute to King Cole. If not mistaken, they did a face-off over there with some of these battles over there. Salute to that. Not sure if it happened yet. If it did happen, cool. If not, cool. Either way. All right, let's go to the next battle. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to A Game 365 versus Loud Pack Legend. A Game 365 versus Loud Pack Legend. We got to talk about the gorilla in the room with A Game. Now, A Game is a pretty experienced battle rapper. I mean, honestly, some has him arguably getting a victory over currently the former front runner for 2025, Greg the Great. You know, so A Game can definitely rap. A Game can definitely rap. Loud Pack Legend is more aggressive, has more of a street edge, but also has more of a diverse skill set. A Game is favored in this, though. Although Loud Pack, this could be a close battle. A Game has to do something with his annoying voice badly, because that voice kind of takes away from his battle. But he does have bars, and look, that's only in certain moments. The other part of his voice actually helps him because when he gets into a humorous rhythm, he can do something here. So we got A Game, Loud Pack Legend. We'll go with A Game, although Loud Pack Legend definitely has a shot. Look, if Loud Pack Legend, and here's another thing that's going to be a factor in the audio battle, of course, it's going to be Wi-Fi. So if Loud Pack Legend has better Wi-Fi than A Game, and also if Loud Pack Legend translates more, like A Game can maybe rap too fast to go past the moment. Loud Pack Legend doesn't do that. So Loud Pack Legend has a shot here. If A Game is rapping and missing moments and almost rapping too fast, and Loud Pack Legend hits with heavier material in a very concrete, strong pace, Loud Pack Legend can get it. Maze mentions that A Game's voice is terrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. And when A Game attempts to get aggressive, that's where it's the worst. But when A Game is getting to the comedy, that's where it can work. So that's Loud Pack Legend, A Game. Loud Pack Legend has a chance, but probably A Game is going to win this battle more than likely. Possible, probably. But this could be close. That's our choice there. We got A Game in that. Simple as that. Okay. And of course, there's no perfect battle rapper here. Alrighty. I don't know why it keeps doing this. What's this? Really? Oh man. Yeah. YouTube still got 100%. 100%. Maze mentions A Game's voice only works when he's joking. He agrees with that. Salute to that. 100%. Let's go here. We will drop the code after we do our rollout. Y'all already know how it goes over here. So we did Loud Pack Legend versus A Game. We reviewed, where'd it go? Swaggy versus Sigmash. Let us now go to Enlightened Illumination versus Sphinx. I'm going to be honest with this battle. This battle, if not careful, could be a parody battle in a lot of ways. Yeah, it could be. Enlightened Illumination kind of has a goofy approach to a lot of battles he does. Sphinx hasn't battled in a while. Just to be honest, can't stand Sphinx's name. Can't stand the name. The whole Egyptian chopped off nose thing. But Sphinx is a fan of hip hop. He takes it seriously. Sphinx is going to have to not freestyle so much and have material written. There's been battles that Sphinx has done to where it's just been freestyle and it hasn't been that good. Enlightened Illumination, actually prepare for the battle. And we're going to get to something about virtual battle rap in a minute. But yeah, don't really to keep it $1. Who's going to win this battle? Whichever one's going to take it the most seriously and not be a parody. Sphinx has that. Sphinx has more of a chance to do that than Enlightened Illumination. We'll go with Sphinx. This may not be a very good battle as far as bars and delivery and how polished this should be, but the battles here, this may be the first battle on the card, if not mistaken. Look, we're not trying to shoot and disrespect these MCs right here, these battle rappers, but they both got a lot to work on. And again, Sphinx hasn't rapped, as far as we know, Sphinx hasn't rapped in a battle in a while. So there's some ring rust there. And Enlightened Illumination, his last battles just came off like a parody. So hopefully, okay, so Jason then mentions along this, Sphinx got to win. He talked like he elite, but Jason, we got a lot of MCs and a lot of battle rappers that talk like they elite, but don't have the performance to back it up. Sphinx, honestly, Sphinx is just right, and then have moments where he freestyle maybe. But Sphinx gets this attitude like he can just freestyle in the battle call today, and that ain't it. Honestly, the freestyle Sphinx has is a little bit mediocre. We heard better. Not that Sphinx can't freestyle, but in a battle, that's not going to translate well if you expect to go up the ranks and be taken more seriously, even in an audio battle. Mazavelli jokes and says, Spanx, yikes. All right. Okay. We'll go move on past that. Jason M says, I never heard of Enlightened Illumination. I got him winning. That is ridiculous. Nah. Look, Jason, if you get a chance to, Enlightened Illumination has rapped on Kid Dangerous platforms before. Now look, there's gonna be pause. He rapped on Jack Move Johnny YouTube channel. Pause, absolutely. Can't stand the name. And Jack Move Johnny and Kid Dangerous are no longer cool, but the battle might still be up over there. So that might give you a chance to hear Enlightened Illumination. If not, Enlightened Illumination. Imagine Innovate in a less professional form with less energy. That'll be Enlightened Illumination. That's the best way to say it. That's at least the way we see it as a company and as a group. All right, so we're gonna go with Sphinx, but this battle just seems like a parody battle, respectfully. Now we're going to get to something more serious on this card. Not every battle on this card is a parody battle, to be very clear. It is not. All right, hold on a minute. Let's be sure we're good here. Okay, we got 2 more battles to go over with the Jiggy Battle League card dropping. All right. We got, or maybe we got one more, right? Yeah, we got one more. We got one more battle. Okay. Because we did that. Oh, cool. And we got the main event. Pyro back outside. J Pyro. Nightmare J Pyro versus Kid Dangerous, DNA Tooth nephew, Norb Last artist, Danny Myers offspring, all of that. Kid Dangerous versus Nightmare J Pyro will be going down audio battle. Honestly, say what you want about Pyro. Pyro don't be losing battles, but also say what you want about Kid Dangerous. Kid Dangerous can win a battle and not really rap. But also, Kid Dangerous wordplay has improved. We may see a very serious Kid Dangerous here, but kind of style on Pyro. Now, one thing dangerous for Pyro in this battle is Pyro may take the foot off the gas in this battle. And if Pyro does, not saying we've ever seen Pyro do that on purpose, but Pyro may try more comedic type of rhythms here, type of topics here. Pyro shouldn't do that. Pyro's going to have to be Pyro. Kid Dangerous is going to have to be Kid Dangerous. And if that happens, Nightmare J Pyro is favored in this battle, but Nightmare J Pyro is going to have to just approach this like he's approached every other battle. And by Pyro having more battles coming up, in addition to this, consistently work on, of course, landing the rhythm and all the stuff we talked about. Kid Dangerous was honestly, his best performance was when he was the most funny. We did the whole Bonnie Godiva and I can't think of the other chick. Not Lady Caution, because Lady Caution is barely a lady. It was Bonnie Godiva and 40 Bars maybe or something like that. When he was talking about, quote unquote, possibly them having a threesome and stuff. And he was joking about that. Now, Kid Dangerous, you're going to have to be direct on Pyro. Pyro, you have to rap directly. Pyro don't have a problem rapping directly to an opponent. Obviously, Pyro's favorite here, but don't look. Kid Dangerous can have this become a battle. This could be battle of the night on this card. By far, honestly. This could be battle of the night on the card because these individuals are probably going to be the main ones taking it seriously. Another contender for battle of the night on the card would be Swaggy versus Sick Maj. Yeah, because they're kind of at similar level of development. And listen, this is what we go by here. If you're a developing battle rapper and you're going to get a similar developing battle rapper also, that means it could be close battle, could be battle of the night. Performer of the night, Kid Dangerous is definitely favored to be performer of the night on this card. Kid Dangerous is a crazy performer. That's his main go-to move is his performance. He performs well in a battle. He performs very well in a battle. Salute to that. To get over Pyro though, to defeat Pyro in the battle, he's going to have more than just performance. He's going to have bars there too. But Pyro, we rock with Pyro. Everybody know that. Pyro, take this battle seriously, and everybody on the card take the battle seriously. We could use honestly, you know what? For the Jiggy Battle League, here's something to think about. You guys are representing audio battle right now. Audio battle is looked at as a joke. Most of the parody comments are in audio battle rap. So you guys represent audio battle rap. Put on for audio battle rap if you care about it. If you don't, go ahead, joke about it, and then the insults will continue. So that's what we got from Jiggy Battle League. We don't have a date yet. It's probably going to be on Kid Dangerous channel, more than likely. Maybe even on King Cole's channel. Oh, wait a minute. So Maze mentions that this is here's a submission from Maze. Dope battle. Salute to that. So Maze got this as a dope battle. Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, it should be a pretty close battle. It's a crazy style clash, a very odd style clash. We'll go with Pyro, but honestly, it wouldn't be a surprise at all if Kid Dangerous win. It wouldn't be surprised, you know. And I mean, look, this may be the type of battle that don't be surprised if it's a classic. And it is. It could be an audio type of classic. Speaking of audio battle rap, there was this dude from EBL. Maze, who's the guy from EBL that didn't lose for a while? We could use him. I can't think of his name right now. I think it was like not Alpha, or it's like AJ something. All right. But anyway, you know, we could maybe see him on the card or whatever. And let's see this type of person that we're trying to think of. You know, the name escapes us. But if we could see that guy in some virtual battles where you cam up, that may be something to see, you know, regardless of what league it is. All right. So that's that. That's a Jiggy Battle League. You got J Pyro. Hold on a minute. I wonder if we can do this. We should be able to do this. And of course, it's going to go back to the default page, right? Yeah, YouTube got to work on this, man. This is crap. All right. So once again, for Jiggy Battle League, Swaggy versus Sick Mosh. Enlightened Illumination versus Sphinx. A-Game 365 versus Loud Pack Legend. And Nightmare J Power versus Kid Dangerous. That is your card for Jiggy Battle League coming up very soon. That may be coming up either middle of next month or something, if not mistaken. So these battles are booked. Salute to all the MCs. Wish them well, do well, and put on for audio battle rap. We can use it. Now let's get to our topics. We got a lot. So, Anger Management 3. We have some more final data. We got Anger Management 3 here. We got a lot of Anger Management 3. Salute to VBL Cartel. Yo 2 times. Adept in the HNIC. Adept HNIC. We're going to get to the other stuff in a minute. So, as it stands now for VBL Cartel, Anger Management 3. Pyro's on that card too. Nightmare J Pyro's on that card too versus No Need. Pyro's the overwhelming favorite in this. This could actually hurt Pyro or help Pyro. This could hurt or help him. So right now, final data, because it's well over 6 days ago, Nightmare J Pyro, 82%, No Need, 18%. And to be honest with you, this could be good for No Need, but this is another situation kind of like Pyro battling Kid Dangerous. Pyro's going to have to take No Need seriously because No Need's going to be we're probably going to see the best No Need we've seen. All right. But even that best may not be enough to defeat Pyro. So Pyro 82%, 18%. That's what the consensus says going into this battle. So Pyro is the favorite going into this battle. Let's keep it moving. Reek Ruger and Innovate. This is interesting. You would think after Reek Ruger had a battle against Yo 2 times and kind of reminded of levels, you would think Reek Ruger would have gained in this. But Reek Ruger, 36%, Innovate 64%. Innovate's the favorite. To be honest with you, not sure if Innovate should be the favorite in this battle. Sorry. No. Oh, we have an exclusive. May said, I heard some of Need's material. We're going to talk about that. All right. Maze, but and keep in mind, Maze has the right to speak on this because Maze has battled No Need before. Is this material you've heard better than the No Need you face? Because No Need is Maze's last. Well, Maze is No Need's last battle. So Maze, is this material you heard from No Need? Is that better? Is that better material than he had against you? Simple question. All right, but honestly, now the consensus again, they have Innovate. It's locked. It's official. Salute to the consensus. Reek Ruger should be the favorite in this battle. I'm gonna tell you why. Look, welcome to the world. What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah, right. Innovate's last performance wasn't good. Reek Ruger's last performance was amazing. That Reek Ruger versus Innovate's last. Now, granted, the Innovate we just saw that had that performance will not be the Innovate we see, no doubt. Innovate with his back against the wall. Innovate with a lot to prove is a dangerous Innovate, but it's not like Reek Ruger don't have something to prove against Innovate. This should be a way closer battle than 64-36%. It's a wonder that maybe a lot of this consensus didn't see this question before understanding this is Reek Ruger. Reek Ruger has not had a bad performance all 2025. Just think about that. Innovate has. That might matter in this battle. Now, it could work for Innovate or work against it. We got Reek Ruger being favored in this battle. There's no slight to Innovate. And we would say this percentage, though, it wouldn't be Reek Ruger 64% and Innovate 36%. It'd be more like Reek Ruger 52%, Innovate 48%. That's how close the battle we see. But we'll see it. But the consensus, okay, Mays mentions no need. He's taking it seriously, has some dope bars. Reek's dangerous, 100%. 100%. All right. So the consensus has Innovate as the favorite going into this battle. Reek Ruger 36%, Innovate 64%. Let's keep it moving. Rio Nkosi versus Jackpot. This is crazy, dog. Basically, this is just virtual battle rap don't like Rio. And because I think a lot less of them are familiar with Jackpot. We haven't seen Jackpot lately. Last Jackpot we saw was against OG Capri. That was a repetitive battle from him, and he lost against OG Capri, but that was in person. But this is going to be a different battle for both these MCs. Now, of course, Rio did get bodied by consensus by Pablo. That's by consensus. You know, and to be honest with you, it was bad for Rio against Pablo. You know, simple as that. It was bad. Jackpot didn't get bodied by OG Capri. You know, on the money machine card that was in person. You know, but Jackpot lost. But then again, Jackpot will be a serious Jackpot against Rio. But Rio and Jackpot have a lot of story here. Have a lot of story. Now, of course, for those that noticed, well, it's only 10 votes. It was 6 days ago. See, this is how this works, man. Just because if you got a low amount of votes, but a high amount of duration that's been up here, this also shows that maybe individuals are not that interested in Rio versus Jackpot on Anger Management 3. So, and that also filters in what type of performance you might get from Rio and Jackpot. Simple as that. Maze, we're going to drop the code in a minute. We got you. We're going to drop the code in a minute. We're just going to do the rollout first very quickly. So this battle is going to be a lot closer than 70%, 30%. Rio, don't forget that Rio is a very incredible angle battle rapper. He knows how to get a story. He knows how to get a weakness. He knows how to break an opponent down. Jackpot can do the same. This is a closer battle, man. And honestly, Jackpot might have a slight favor, but it'll be more like 53-47. And not 70-30. All righty. We'll get there. Let's see. We're trying to get through all of Anger Management 3. Okay. We did Innovate Reek. We did the No Need Pyro. And we did the Jackpot Rio. Is we done or is we done? All right. Those are the 3 battles we have. We understand there's probably more on this card. Whoever has the flyer can send it to us and we'll go from there. Now we're going to get into the topics. Now, this one we just posted while we were on this live. It's been said, Cassidy recently released an interview where he's talking about where battle rap is, and it does apply to virtual battle rap. Cassidy mentioned that back in the day of battle rap, it was about who had the better skills, the better words, who had the better rhymes. Now it's about doxing, personal information, and drama. So we've asked the question, and we will discuss this question throughout this live, and we're going to leave this question up. Which is most important in battle rap? Personal information, drama, battles, or popularity? Now, one votes in, they will say the battles. Respectfully, is it really? Keep in mind, all these battle rappers have rapped. Have you taken a look at what goes in a niche way, viral? The battles don't go viral. The battles really don't go viral unless it has drama involved. And of course, if someone's dirty laundry gets aired. So is it really the battles? it seems like what we'll probably end up with is going to be the drama is most important in battle rap. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. A lot of these battles get booked off of is drama. And personal information will be number two. Let's keep in mind, man. Most individuals are looking for personal individual information on individuals, and a lot of them already have it. They just don't want to release it until something comes up. And here's the other part of this conversation. We're going to go way down we're going to go back to last week here. Okay. And that kind of leads off from it. Pablo, 2 times. Okay. Yeah. This one, right? Almost there. Yeah. Now this was getting more even. Right here. Nothing but controversy, right? Nothing but controversy. Now, of course, this is talking about a battle rap league. We should just say battle rap. The question was a week ago. Should a battle rap league get personal information before booking or promoting a battle rapper? Yes or no? When this first started, the no was at 68% to 32% yes. Now we're getting closer. Now it's 45-55. That is at least fair. By the way, you realize that for the amount of $0.00, you can look up people's arrest records. Not just arrest records, you can look up a lot of their background information. And isn't it interesting how money would come up as a reason not to look up personal information on battle rappers to avoid controversy because of money, right? But then individuals can find money to dock somebody when something comes up. That's backwards, man. Why not get ahead of it? It's weird that this got all this pushback, to be honest with you. Why did this get all this pushback? And honestly, and Jason M's in the chat right now. Salute to Jason M. This is no shot. But Jason M did mention last week, well, if we do that, there's not going to be a lot of battle rappers rapping. Good! Because if they got a dirty jacket, it is something that could take away from battle rap, especially in 2025, which had such a horrible season, then they shouldn't be rapping in the first place. They shouldn't be battle rapping. Honestly, if you got a dirty jacket, take care of your business. Let's be straight. Most individuals with a dirty jacket know they got a dirty jacket, man. Get ahead of it. So it's not just should a battle rap league gather personal information, should battle rap period. If you get a new name out here, should how about this? Should somebody, an entity, promoter, league, even if it's got to be someone that gives money, a sponsor can do this. Hey, we got a new battle rapper. Let's go ahead and check their information out. And you can do this before you book battles with them. And it's not just about virtual. Notice, this doesn't say promoting a virtual battle rapper. This says clearly promoting a battle rapper, period, which goes to this, by the way. And then after we read this part of it, because all this goes together, I have to read this question that we just posted, right? Okay. The question is, are the quote-unquote real battle rappers outside or virtual? Please keep in mind that this is a virtual battle rap platform along with battle rap platform. It's crazy that the so-called real battle rappers on a virtual battle rap channel, and look, this is, we're getting close to final data here. They're saying 78% says they're outside, not virtual. Really? Now we got to ask the question, what qualifies as so-called real? I mean, look, here's another question. Are there so-called real battle rappers anywhere overall? And then we know there are, right? But is the determining factor on their realness being outside or being virtual? There's this stupid element. This is stupid, man. No, man, the real battle rappers are outside because they're in person. You know how many clowns can show up and show their face? Really? So strictly because they're outside, they're real battle rappers? Respectfully, have you taken a look at these so-called big matches in mainstream battle rap? Whole lot of fakes on that. Take a look at some of these cards, man. And look, that goes for virtual too. There's a whole lot of fakes that we know there's a whole lot of fakes in virtual. The question is it really a determining factor? All right, let's see here. Hold up. Let's go here. Maze. Facts, you have to find a way to get talked about to promote your battles. 100%. Maze also mentions we have to remove these weirdos out of battle rap. 100% Maze. And that's before booking them. I mean, there's all these complaints about, man, battle rap let anybody in. Okay, no doubt. Guess why they do? Guess why they do? Because they don't want to do the research before. They want to wait and then go ahead and go viral off of drama. You can get them out of here now. Why are you waiting, battle rap? Battle rap, why are you waiting to investigate these battlers that you don't even know? And yes, of course, you could research them at first, get their docs and all that, and then something else comes up, and we are absolutely correct. But don't forget, most of the drama was about what happened in their past. That means it was on the information before they started battle rapping. Why not get ahead of it? Why won't you do it? And again, you can do a lot of this for free. At least get a preliminary search done. It costs $0.00. Maze mentions, I disagree. Being outside or virtual doesn't determine real. We're going to get to this thing about real. I mean, and also here's a salute to BA. Be sure to check out Get Your Bars on Media. Had a conversation with BA, I believe, on this channel, and we discussed how battle rap is entertainment. There's nothing in battle rap real, right? If it's entertainment, it just has to be believable, right? So how is it that outside or virtual is like, well, if you're outside, you're real? Where outside gets this glorified varsity label is crazy, because a lot of outside battle rap trash, just like a lot of virtual battle rap trash. I mean, how soon we forget that it's the outside battle rap with the ghost writing, the team writing, scripting. You got individuals sitting in chairs getting their face quote unquote beat with cosmetics. They don't have it in virtual. And yes, in virtual has a lot of problems. The doxing, the weirdos, individuals reading in battles, right? People blocking battles. Blocking battles happen on outside and virtual. What's really going on, man? Something else got to be going on. First, you get a pushback against investigating before you book somebody. Then there's this thing that, it's funny, outside and virtual both look up to outside battle rap. Okay, how about this? Then why are we doing virtual battle rap? Why are we doing virtual battle rap? If virtual battle rap is the punk, redheaded, quote unquote, step, quote unquote, child of outside battle rap, should there even be virtual battle rap? Because virtual battle rap don't care about virtual battle rap. A lot of them. You got the few that do, salute to the few that do. And they all are basically outside battle rap wannabes. And outside battle rap look down on virtual. Yet for some strange reason, still being used as a rite of passage to book these battles. That's crazy. So we're going to have virtual battle rap. Can we at least respect it? That's the point. Anyway, we're going to drop the code in the chat. We're going to drop the code in the chat as usual. Salute to those that are rocking with us. You know, individual welcome. And again, for those that's watching in the shadows, salute to y'all too. You know, let this be some food for thought. Let this be some food for thought, dog. Like, what are we really doing here? Why are we not, in the chat, is it though? Oh, my bad. Jason, virtual is the proving ground of the proving grounds. Well, Jason, if virtual is the proving ground of the proving grounds, you already got proving grounds. Why even have virtual as the proving grounds then? It's like this. Can we at least respect the proving ground that virtual is? Or how about this? Why does virtual have to be the proving grounds of outside, dog? No one yet has said what's so special about outside battle rap, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, on the stage right now, we got Maze Avelli. Maze, what's the deal, man?
What up? Salute.
Salute, salute, salute. As you see, we got a lot of hot topics on the stove, man. We're cooking.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, virtual is definitely not no proving ground and no proving ground. Man, I can get a lot of
But
these
you know, the
outside
maze
rappers
was
out of here.
exactly. And what's funny, Maze, is even very rare do you see a business look at itself as low class. We got salute to the brother Innovate. Innovate is an in-game virtual battle rapper. And he's been quoted on more occasions says, yeah, man, I knew I had to really step it up for iBattle. Why? Why'd you have to really step it up for iBattle? You're an in-game battle rapper. Ain't nobody over in iBattle in-game. You're in-game.
Yeah.
And see what happens with that, Maze, is when you have an in-game battle rapper talking down on virtual, then that gives even more credence to like individuals like A-Ward that was about to be booked in a virtual battle. It was cool for him. It was cool for him to take a dump on virtual battle rap because VBL was trying to book the battle, and they know that a lot of individuals don't want to do virtual. Maybe they don't want to do virtual because virtual barely want to do virtual. Is that what we're faced with here? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, this is wild, man. But then you got like a lot of them stage battlers on the outside coming over here and getting smoked, reading, fumbling, choking, all that.
Tay-Rock is a Tay-Rock is a Cody. Tay-Rock is a Cody. He had to read in virtual battle rap and lost.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't matter. And look, the goalpost movement going to do this, man. Well, Tay-Rock was we don't care anymore. If you battle, that's your problem. Okay, so Jason then mentions, Susan Jason, Innovate outside battle is not good in my opinion. His latest one was though. The latest iBattle was really good, and he got that guy out of here.
Yeah, his iBattle was good.
Yeah. Now Jason though, the ones before that, yeah, mixed results. Jason M also mentions his delivery cadence totally different outside. Innovate is just like any other battle rapper. They got their strong points and their weak points. Obviously, Innovate's strong point is the pen. We know that. But the weak point, and I think even he would agree with this. The weak point is obviously the energy, delivery, impact. And look, you know what's funny? You know who Innovate should battle very, very soon? Innovate should battle Excel. Here's why. Excel's an outside. Excel's an outside battle rapper, and he's a guy from the backpack. The backpack. We talked about the backpack era as far as the mid '90s, late '90s. The individuals used to do a lot of ciphers. He's that type.
Yeah.
But Excel is really not a very good battle rapper. He has a great pen. He's not a good battle rapper. There's no aggression. There's no dynamic. There's no presence. He's going to say a whole lot of bars. And he's not going to really know how to sell a room shaker or room breaker. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Innovate, battle, and excel. And if Innovate can turn that energy up and show what type of battle he is, in that element, that might actually motivate Innovate to finally be who he actually is. Honestly, Innovate could get Excel out. Yeah. Innovate could get Excel way out of here. Excel's not good. Again, he can rap. He's a good rapper and he has a good pen. He's not a good battle rapper. And this narrative about, well, we want to get to these bars. That's a lie. You don't want to get to these bars. What you want to get to is the battle. The difference between getting the bars and the battle, then you might as well go ahead and hire Chilla Jones versus Bourne all day. They got bars.
Facts.
They got some of the best bars in battle rap history. They do.
Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference between a rapper and a battle rapper.
Exactly. See, a battle rapper, and Mace can speak on this even more than RAK can. A battle rapper is someone that's going to battle. Aggression, Jason then mentions, delivery, right? Delivery, cadence. Those are some of the elements. Also, yes, believability, room shaker, room breakers. All these things are battle rapper. Even character. That's battling. That's why you see a lot of. Go ahead, man. It's my fault. Go ahead, man.
I've battled outside twice, and I even turn up more. Even outside, I got more aggression. I'm in their face. like barking, all that. Like, so I get why his delivery's different outside, because you're definitely going to have a different approach as far as, especially because, you know, NBA does have a lot of IQ for it, but he does need to bark a little more.
Right. He knows that too. I mean, we've been talking about that ever since NBA been rapping. As far as, well, to be more specific, before having the channel since 2022, the same man Yeti. And I actually salute to Bunny. I'm not sure if she's in here yet, but Bunny, he mentioned like, yeah, NBA got to go off. He got to get mad. That's what she was referring to. Yeah. So that's been a common narrative for him, you know. And we did see that in that eye battle. We definitely saw that in the eye battle. The thing is, man, how about this? Someone should say finally, because you know this whole live is not about outside versus virtual. It's also about, you know, checking, you know, getting personal information, checking out individuals' records before booking them. It's about a lot of different topics we have. But just to go here for a minute, why is outside battle rap so special again? The simple question: what about outside battle rap is this varsity? Is this higher class of battle rap? What's so great about it? Because I'm gonna say this again. You got Loso, you got RAK, you got Innovate, you got Rap Ref,
QP,
you got QP, you got individuals here that virtually are better than a lot of these guys outside.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't get it twisted. We understand. Well, wait a minute. You saying that, but there's been a decent amount of occasions, kind of like how outside came to virtual and they got washed. Well, you know, outside also came to virtual and got a lot of virtual out of here. We know about Clip Corleone and Lotta Zay. Cool. We know arguably when QP first got here, he had a strong showing, right? And but reverse that with, say what you want, Danny Myers is outside battle rapper. Battle Facts got him out of here. Danny Myers is an outside battle rapper, Caution 757. And look, all this stuff about, well, the reason it was his Wi-Fi. And he didn't win the battle. That's how it goes. You win the battle, lose the battle. That's an element of virtual battle. And that goes to virtual again. Virtual has different elements, just like battling over the UK is different than battling in the United States. Just like battling in countries in Africa is different than battling in the UK. There's different elements. If you don't adhere to these elements, just like an audience, right? There's different audiences. What you rap in back in the day, what you rap at KOTD will not work if you rap at URL. So if you rap at KOTD bars at URL and then you lose at URL, the narrative shouldn't be, well, that's because he was rapping KOTD bars. Had he rapped he lost. He lost. So that's the same thing with virtual. If you come over to virtual, have your Wi-Fi, your audio on point. Don't read. If you're going to be in a camera virtual, actually going to be anything in virtual. Audio also, please stop reading. I mean, why are you reading? Honestly.
Yeah. You might as well not even battle rap or even do it if you're going to read. That's because that's just ignorant. Ain't no fun in it. And then you can't deliver with passion. You can't deliver with aggression. You can't. It's just, you're not taking it serious. You're never going to make it outside if you're going to continue to read.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. To also, you know, and actually, Maze, you're mentioning something that happens a lot. I mean, here we go with another music thing, right? There's a music moment. Well, this is Message Music Sessions. Part of this, we'll be telling you about what goes on in tour. If you take a look at bands, singers, talent, artists, whatever, you'll notice a lot of them have their phone on stage on a microphone stand. That's why their performances are trash. Let's see that again. So they're reading. Let's repeat that. Singers, even rappers, band leaders, etc. They have their lyrics on a phone and they're reading. That's why their body movement the performance, the delivery, the connection with the crowd. They can't even talk to the crowd.
Yeah,
because they're there behind a phone and a music stand like they're back in 7th and 8th grade. Why are we bringing that up in this discussion? It's very simple. Because that's not acceptable, although what's funny, they let them get by. They let them be mediocre. Well, that's what happens with audio that allows reading, and of course with cam up virtual battle that allow reading. You allow that, then you're going to be mediocre. And it's strange, but wait a minute. Let's not act like there isn't reading in outside battle rap. How often have we heard of phones and individuals feeding each other lines? Someone has to say finally, what's so great about outside battle rap? What's so great about it? What's so great about virtual? Now, here's some positive about virtual we'll give you right now. The hunger is there. When it comes to wanting to win and wanting to destroy your opponent, there's way more of that in virtual than ever has been in outside battle rap, especially 2025.
Yeah.
So that's one for virtual. Someone that supports outside. What advantages does outside have over virtual? And I bet you the only thing that may come up, and it's fine, but the only thing that may come up is, well, they're in person now, so they're not hiding behind a screen. And? Nah, straight up, and. Is the energy better? Are the bars better? Is the performances better? What is special? Okay, here's another question we got. Hold on. Here's another question we got right off of that. So this is the one about the so-called real battle rappers. Hold on. Okay, no, we're gonna get to that. Scroll down.
A lot of people argue that virtual's better because they don't have that interaction that messes up the bars.
That has been said before. It's been said often, actually. I hope we just wait a minute. Did we skip? Oh no, we just skipped. All right, let's go back. We're looking for the part where we're looking for one of our questions.
They both have their perks. For someone who's actually, I've did virtual a lot more, but someone who's actually battled outside, they both have their perks. They both have their downfalls. Now with outside, I don't know about every other rapper or battle rapper, but I like when I get reaction. It gives me energy, and it makes me float through my material. You know what I mean? Like it just gives me energy and momentum. But that's the only difference. Now, me personally, I think not that rapping's difficult. It's fun for me, but I think it would be, especially like say if somebody was a rookie just starting, I think virtual would be harder. Now we had this discussion the other day on Yo's channel. It was a while ago, and he even called actual legends from outside, and some of them said virtual's harder, some of them said outside's harder. So it was a mix up. So
and that's fair. See, that's fair right there, because if you have some that prefer, like they used to have the quiet room in-person battles. That's kind of what virtual is reminiscent of. Quiet room, no crowd, no nothing. It's just you against that opponent. Now, of course, that opponent. Oh, okay. Who we got? Ladies and gentlemen, we got King Cole in the building. Salute. Oh, okay.
Salute, King. Salute.
Be sure to subscribe to Snack King Cole, of course. Bell notifications, all that. Share the channel. Let us now go to what the brother is talking about. All right, what we got? Oh, bet that. All right, cool. Yep, we're gonna play that trailer ASAP. We got you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got it. We're gonna save that, lock it in. We're locked in, bro. Salute to King Cole, King of Late Night. Now, the question we're looking for. Oh no, let's go back to the point. See, that's fair. If you got some that says, well, look, it seems like outside is more difficult because of crowd and distractions that can happen. And you have those that say, well, virtual can be more difficult because there's nothing to feed off of. It's more intrinsic or it's more internal, all that good stuff. Cool. But to have this thing, the main issue, it's fine. It's one thing if virtual is my bad. It's one thing if outside is saying, well, virtual, you ain't nothing. But you got virtual saying virtual ain't nothing. Then why are you, right here. For those that don't think virtual nothing in virtual, right? A, why take the battle? And B, why are you battling here? Why are you battling? If you don't think virtual is all that, you think, well, this ain't, really, it ain't outside. Like A-Ward spent most of his interview, basically taking a dump on Virtual. He did. Why back then? Now, obviously, the battle has been called off. No problem with that. But why did you accept the battle? Why battle virtually then?
Exactly.
This is a weird era in 2025 where individuals put something down that they're a part of. You're stupid. Nah, that's stupid.
Put something down, but want to be a part of it.
No, not want to. No, Maze, not want to be. They are a part of it.
Yeah, exactly. Are a part of it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, watch this. Imagine on this channel, we do all this data, we do all these numbers, right? And then we put down doing data and numbers.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Could you imagine that? Or, straight? Oh, yeah. Cole is, okay, so let's read the comment. Cole mentions A-Ward is battling Rio now. Is that going to be on Anger Management 3, correct? Yeah, that's got to be on Anger Management 3. So Rio's not battling Jackpot? Okay. Well,
yeah, it was me, but we're going to do it some other time. I didn't want to do a 1 round, and it was too soon. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do no more 1 rounders. So
I don't know why we can't find this. Oh, let's go to newest. That'll help. Let's go to newest. Trying to find this one question we had that goes with our conversation. We did that.
Salute to that though. Yo, and that's gonna be a good battle.
No, that's gonna be a fantastic. Now, A-Ward might be in trouble in that battle because Rio knows a whole lot about actually worshiping the Almighty. And A-Ward, quite frankly, A-Ward has been a hypocrite with that. Straight up.
Yeah, he has, man. It seems like somebody was saying on Twitter that when A-Ward first came out, he was a little different than what he is now. So
he's a whole lot different. This a guy that was along. That whole clique was different. Saga, A-Ward, Street Hymns, and Loso, the fake Loso, right? I mean, all those guys were, they were doing the whole like, well, we're not going to swear. We're going to try to stay away from gun bars. We're here to promote, not so much worshiping the Almighty, but they're Christians, so they're promoting following who they call Jesus Christ. That's what they were promoting. Then all of a sudden, more they battled and stuff. All of a sudden, their worldliness started showing. They started compromising. They started compromising the walk that they claim to be a part of. And that's just one thing to mention on A-Ward. There's a lot on A-Ward to mention. I mean, here's some other things, and this is just what Rio can do. We're going to get to what A-Ward can do against Rio in a minute. But one thing Rio can also mention about A-Ward is like, now you are YTG and you are 4 Horsemen. YTG and 4 Horsemen. So what did you do in YTG when one of your clique, your clique co-workers or whatever was ghostwriting? Were you one of her ghostwriters, A-Ward? Or was that before you? See what I'm saying? Here's another one. And then you talked about, well, URL got to do this, URL got to do that. I don't see me ever battling on URL unless they do it. So now the question is, okay, you're on URL now. You're a URL guy. Has URL done that? Is URL treating you the way you want to be treated? Now, what A-Ward can say as a rebuttal, well, yeah, URL's treating me that way. I wouldn't be battling over there if not. King Cole, same here, bro. King Cole mentions, I'm mad confused with all these cards, honestly. You know what, King Cole? We're going to go here with that. We're going to leave that comment right there. Still trying to find this one question. If we can't find it, then we just can't find it. We'll have to move on. We're looking for the question of which one is more talented, virtual or outside. And I wonder if someone took that question down, because that question was up here.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we may just have to discuss that straight out because we want to have that on the screen, but it's not here. So look, man, it's a very simple question. Is there seriously more talent? Which goes right to King Cole's, I'm mad confused with all these cards, honestly. Actually, no. Here's a statement that goes more with that. Here's where ego kills battle rap, right? We'll get all these cards, and I just want to be clear before we go any further. We understand this channel's watch. There's people in the shadow. This is not just commentary against Yo 2 Times or VBL or Depp or Pablo, the Ring, or anything. This is a general battle rap discussion. Repeat. We know there's two things idiots don't do is listen and read. Listen closely. This is a general battle rap discussion. So battles will get booked. They'll get a lot of publicity. Hey, this is going to be it. The question will even be asked. Are you sure this is going to happen? Are we official? Yes, we're official. It's going to happen. Then all it takes. Hey, let's get here first. Cole said, don't be surprised if some bars about you. You know, mama wore in the bleachers. Hey, Cole, straight up. And salute to the brother Cole. And if you peep, and about 80% of the battles of 2024 to 25, there's a rock bar. There's a rock bar.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rock bar in Yo 2 Times round against Reed Ruger. He started his round with it. Guess what? Salute to that. No problem. I'm not mad at that. That brother got the right. And honestly, okay, fine. Let's go here real quick. We did our own. Obviously, you know, salute to HB2 win. Salute to Uncompromised Battle League. They did their chat. They did their chat post to see who they had winning. All right. We did our own because we do our own data. And we do take, just to be clear, we do take consideration of the data that was done, obviously, because that's the Battle Rap League. All right. So here's what we got when it comes between Reek and Yo 2 Times. All right. There's 18 votes. This is a day ago, so we're at final data. So they got 83% to 17% Reek Ruger wins, right? That battle was a little bit more close than that, but Reek won the battle.
Yeah, Reek won, but I agree with you. It definitely was closer.
It was closer. It wasn't a close. Okay, here the difference in the battle, and we're not gonna play the battle and break it down. Everybody else already did that. Salute to those that did the bar breakdowns. Very well done. Seriously. But it's more. It honestly don't even take that much analysis. Yo 2 Times was cooking, but Reek's material hit heavier. That's the difference. That's it.
Yeah.
And also, Yo 2 Times is sending all these shots to different individuals. Reek stayed on Yo 2 Times. Those two layers is what separated the battle. Honestly, if not for those two layers, it'd be interesting.
Yeah, definitely would have been a debatable. Yeah, I'm like you. He definitely touched on different people, different rappers, different situations, and Reek did just stay on topic. So he was more direct with it.
And also Reek, one thing Reek did, and Yo 2 Times did this also. Yo 2 Times came out swinging. To be more clear. Yeah. Wasn't that nasty?
Hey,
the stumble. Let's talk about the stumble.
Hey, that's what happens when you mention Machiavelli.
Whoa. Well, hold up. Whoa. We got to discuss this stumble. The stumble was more in reaction to laughing. It wasn't a stumble of choking on material. Pause. It was more about laughing, and then he got it back and kept moving. How nasty was the stumble is what the point is. It didn't seem that. It seemed more like, oh, my goodness, I'm laughing. Ha, ha, ha. He says it again and then goes. It didn't seem crazy stumble. And this is not for you, Jason, but there's a lot that's paying that, man, Reek almost choked. No, he didn't. Now, that's cap. Reek did not almost choke in that battle. That's cap.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't no choke. That was just a little stumble.
Right. And it was a stumble. Right. And it wasn't a stumble because of losing material. It was more of a stumble because I'm laughing and in reaction to it, you know, where I can't stop laughing, you know.
Yeah, but I think he just had like a little tongue twister. And I think the laugh was just because, like, it's just how he reacted with the little tongue twister. You know what I mean? With this little stumble. I think that's how he reacted to it. But then he just kept on going. But yeah, we definitely gotta know the difference between a choke and a stumble. That was nowhere near a choke at all.
Yeah, and the stumble didn't seem to be that nasty. Being honest,
it was just a tongue twister, and he went right on. He knew the material.
Boom. Right, yeah. and honestly, and look, it's a real good battle, man. Real good battle. Reek definitely won. Reek won clear, but Reek did not body Yo 2 Times, and nor did Reek like completely humiliate Yo 2 Times at all. Now when is that brief? Oh, we got Pablo in the building. Hold up. Don't want to skip a comment. Salute to Pablo Picasso. Be sure to subscribe to Pablo Picasso, Unscripted Logic, Social Assassin, etc. Yeah, he laughed because he messed up. Definitely, it wasn't bad. That's where we're at with it. That's where we're at with it. Was it because of a mess up, or was it because of a lack? Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, we got. Oh yeah, someone asked on IG. Hey, real quick. To those that's watching on IG, you have to come to YouTube to get on the panel. Yeah, you have to come to YouTube. The StreamYard link, the StreamYard code is right there. It's right there. All right, Jason M. In close battles, stumbling matters, but his material is way better in my opinion. Yeah. Okay. But that type of stumble didn't seem to matter that much. But now, salute to comment, Pablo mentions. Yeah, he laughed because he messed up as a battler. Oh, okay. Nah, we'll roll with it. Okay. All right. The reason for the confusion is that it seemed like it was a humorous moment that matched the material. It didn't seem like it was a non-humorous moment. And I ain't gonna front. Maybe right now, this is overanalyzing the moment, be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So salute to that. Pablo mentions, or he couldn't continue that exact second. That's a vet move. That's a strong point. That's a strong point. Okay. But look, it's kind of like this. Think about it like a boxing match Mays boxes. This is good. This is a good analogy then. You'll have two. Let's say you have one boxer come in round one. They throw a lot of punches, and maybe none of the punches move the opponent back. So the judge may count it as a jab. Then the other person, they block the punches, and then they come back with uppercuts and almost knocking this person out. Reek was the one that's coming with the uppercuts and room shakers. Yo 2 Times was coming with very, very good bars, and also a couple of room shakers. Yo 2 Times had some room shakers in there. He did. But Reek had about 3 or 4 room breakers in his round. And please don't get on here. Well, Rock, you got to name those. No, Rock doesn't. The battle's not in front of Rock. Rock did not take notes. We got to stop that. That's manipulation. You know what? That's manipulation from now on. Well, what bars did he say? Can we be straight for a minute? Usually when a battle goes, unless it's going to be something like a run midi or like an after, 40, 30 under the 40, that's an improper fraction or something like that. Unless the bar is on that level, we're not going to remember these bars like that. Honestly, we got to stop this. Because if you can't remember the bar, it's weird. It's weird how an analysis got to be held to a bar type of standard when it's somebody that someone's trying to advocate for. But then if their hero or whoever they want to win, if they didn't have a bar, they're going to say, yeah, but it's more the bars. Look, look, all that's been peeped. Keep your manipulation. We said what was said and can be backed up. It's public information. Okay. Cole mentions it was a professional stumble. That's fair. Now that's fair. Can do that. Pablo mentions, yeah, Cole, I've done it in one of my most famous moments. It's because I need a second to get into the next bar. Cool. All right. Yeah, special move. Yeah, vet move.
Yeah, Geechee does that a lot too.
Right. Yeah. Geechee will say, what's that phrase? Yeah, straight up. Like, not straight up. Oh, man. For real. Something like a for real. Okay. Paul mentions, nah, bro, I can tell you Reek said double cross you. I only watched it once. Heavy bars stand out. They how about this? So we'll speak over here. Nah, heavy bars stand out. But to be remembered like a day later and all this stuff, you got to be heavier than that. That double crossing was fire though.
Reek had more like a twerk haymaker style, like, and more like a prepare for the stage style. And Yo had more like angles. You know what I mean? He definitely has some a couple room shakers, but.
And you know what? Salute to Yo 2 Times, because often Yo rap some. Oh, if you can't quote a single bar, how crazy was around. There's a thing called battle rap effect also. See, this is where a crazy, you know what? Let's not forget, a round can be crazy without just having bars. Like, okay, think about this. You have 2 dogs and on the front lawn, and they both get in a fight. or they're both yelling, barking at each other, right? One is barking and it's a high pitch like yip yip yip. The other is like barking like a rottweiler, right? Woof woof. Just off of that, we don't know what they're saying to each other, but just off of that, the one that's barking heavier, we're probably going to say is really telling that dog off.
Mm-hmm. Same way with the movie. You can watch a 3-hour movie. You might have to watch it again. You know what I'm saying? Like you're on the first watch, especially if you're watching 2 or 3 battles and there's battles happening every week or every 2 weeks. You might not remember initially right there. But I mean, if it's like he said, if it's a crazy bar, you're gonna remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But
King Cole mentions the Dior. My bad, not to cut you off, Mace. Not to cut you off. Apologize for that. Just wanted to read this comment real quickly.
Yeah,
King Cole mentions the Dior bar. He remembers. Okay. Pablo mentions at least reference it. You don't got to know the exact words. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. That part is fair. Now we're talking that part.
Yeah, that's definitely
fair. Now we're getting.
That makes sense.
Pablo mentions now you're right, but the energy is said will be memorable and that should stick out. That's also fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Pablo mentions exact dialogue. I'm with you, but a main character death you'll remember. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the jumping jack bar that Yo had. He had some shit.
No, Yo was cooking. But see, this is eerily similar to where Greg battled D.I. and Henny Man. Greg cooked, warmed up the pot and then was gone. D.I. and Henny Man came out with sledgehammers, battle over, and kept it going through the whole round. Just saying.
Yeah.
So that's
the Splinter bar with the with the Stuart Little shit. You know what I mean? The Brat Rat. You know what I mean? The B Rat. Like he had some shit in there.
Hey, Pablo, this one right here. Love some that don't love you back. That was more than fire. That was a battle breaker.
Mm-hmm.
That was a definite battle breaker. And see, and then that's where we get to heavier material. Heavier material, obviously, yes, is the text. We're not denying the bar. However, heavier material also is all the things around it. And no, we're not talking about performance. We're talking about execution. It's a difference. We're talking about volume, aggression, delivery, impact, all those type of things. That bar there, the pumpkin patch, love something, man, crazy. Reek is a special talent, man. Pablo, you might have to hit the code. Pablo's talking heavy, but I'll say right now he's gonna need more than that in our battle. That's cap. Yeah, that's cap. Wiggs says Reek lost and I'm out. Yeah, you are out, Wiggs.
Yeah.
Wig is
you definitely in a Wigiverse right now. you definitely somewhere we ain't.
Right. King Cole mentions I lost. I can't talk. King Cole mentions I lost money to Geechee. That was a double. Okay. So, what is Wiggins doing, man? Salute to Wiggins, man. Wiggins be Wiggins from Wagonia State, Wagonia University. Salute to Wiggins. Subscribe to Wiggins. Yo said the jarhead. Okay. But yeah, but look. Reek one. Look, going to just look. All this is supporting one thing. Yo 2 times had a very good round. Actually, had a great round. But Reek had a heavier performance, heavier bars, and he wins. But look, to be clear, this 83-17, that's crazy.
That's
a little bit crazy there. It's a little bit crazy there. So there you
it's
go.
Like 35-65.
Yeah, could we go 40-60?
Maybe 40-60, yeah, maybe 40-60.
Okay, thinking more 40-60. See, that's another element. And salute to Wade, by the way. Reek was easier to listen to because we all know the stuff Reek was talking about, so it made it easier on the ear. This goes back to the tired element, Cole, of when listeners are told to train their ears. Reek trained his performance. It's a partnership. It's a partnership. It's fine. Yes, we have to train our ears. We have to listen. We have to pay attention. No question about it. Those that are listening, either judging or analyzing. However, it's up to you, battle rapper, to be sure you're training your performance and your execution. We did that. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
What we got? Oh,
it was definitely a style clash.
It was. And I look, ready for this? That Yo 2 Times that rap last night easily would get about 80% of virtual battle, 80% of battle rap out of here. Yo 2 Times rapping like that would get a lot of battlers up out of here. Honestly, Yo 2 Times may want to consider, hey, Yo 2 Times, if you're in the shadows, battle outside against Eunice. Battle outside against Eunice. Guarantee you, not gonna say guarantee, because anything can happen, right? But Yo 2 Times, if you battle Eunice outside with what you had, you'll get Eunice out of here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Straight up. Outside in person. 3 rounds of neutral platform. Yo 2 Times.
Yo-Yo gets a lot of rappers out of there with that round.
Right. Okay, we're gonna read one, but Yo-Yo was fire, and Yo-Yo gonna cook Pablo. I'm gassing and I'll do something. Oh. Wig, you kind of, you in the chat like you a battle rapper. You out of retirement, Wig? Anyway. Pablo said, oh, talking heavy. Let y'all talk. We're gonna let y'all talk. We're gonna let you. Oh. I mean, y'all know the code is in the chat. It seems like Williams like, Maze, I need that 480. You ain't clear. Yeah. Wiggin. All right.
Yeah,
what else we got?
Well, he talked heavy for a man that retired.
Ooh. Wig, are you retired or not? Hey, Wig, hold up. Glad you mentioned that, good brother. Hold on a minute. Wig, we still got this post up. Hold on, Wig. Hold on, Wig. We got you. We got you, Wig. Don't go anywhere, Wig. Hold on, Wig. If Wig, if you took this post down, man, it better be here. People think we don't peep that individuals be taking posts down. Y'all think y'all slick. And we're gonna play that trailer in a minute, Cole. We got you. Haven't forgotten. And as you see on this channel, we do pass along other channels and stuff. Salute to Unscripted Logic. We got Mazavelli in the building. Salute to Mazavelli.
Got the January 1st card too, the Supremacy.
Yep. We got that posted. We got to repost that. Congratulations to OG Complete for the battle rap movie.
Yeah.
Okay, we did the John stuff. We're not going to repeat that again. That's one thing about Yo 2 Times versus Pablo. It's been consistently 50%. So salute to that consistency. Come on, Wig, where you at? Yeah, we're going to have to spin the ball.
ES 100. I seen one of his battles earlier. He's dope.
Oh, hey, Loso, BX and Y. Hold on, Loso. You probably in the shadows. You got to unretire, dog. You got to unretire. Look at that. That was 50-50. Yo, Loso, BX and Y, you got to unretire, come back to battle rap. And spaces don't count. Stop lying. Salute to Loso, BX and Y.
Yeah, man. He's dope too.
Wig. You see Wig? Hey, yo, Wig. It's 50-50, Wig.
Matter of fact, I'm about to already go click yes right now.
The setup. Maze with the setup. All right, what we got? Okay, so we got to go down here. Oh, straight.
Hoping it don't throw me off of here. I'm about to go.
Pablo mentions doing the joke bars. Okay, cool. Cole says, "Relax, right? No. We're gonna keep talking. We're gonna keep talking, Cole. Yeah, we ain't done. Hold on. Wait. I bet if I bet and lose, I'm gonna have to send all the ways to train to your address. Hey, this the West Side of Detroit. You're gonna lose a lot of wigs and trainings coming over here. Salute to that. This the hood, dog. Salute to that. Hey, X and 9s up the street. Look it up. Anyway.
40s and 9s. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah. For those that don't know, that's listening. If you're in Detroit, you know what X9 is. X9 is Joy Road. It's notorious. But you know what's funny? Oh, apologies. Okay. I can talk heavy. That's been through words surprising you made. I'm just your friendly troll. Wig is wigging, man. It's good to see y'all, man.
I know you just fucking around, Wigs.
No. It's all good. It's healthy. It's healthy.
Says Yo and Pablo, who wins? It's 50-50 right now.
Yeah. Let's go to that now. Yeah. And okay. So we're confused, kind of what Cole was talking about earlier. We're very confused about what battle's going to happen now. We were first told that the battle between Yo 2 Times and Pablo is off. Then we told that it's on. Then we told it's off. If anyone has a word on that, please let us know. But we're still going to go into the data we got, and it goes as follows. Okay, so the first one we did was a while ago with Yo 2 Times and Pablo Picasso. Okay, let's go up here. I have to kind of slow this down. Maybe I might be going too fast. All right. Okay. Wiz got unretired anyway. All right. Mostly so do you. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, Loso and Wigs.
Well, Loso Wig got to come back outside. Okay. And so, and for Social Stats to innovate right now has the lead as far as being favored. But that's more like it. That battle close. The battle close, according to this. 58% innovate, 42% social assassin. Let's keep going. I don't know how y'all can say that the best aspect of NFL football is the game on the field when the game on the field is trash, but whatever. Here we go. So this was around 2 weeks ago. We did our first when it was the concept of Yo 2 Times and Pablo battling. This is 50-50 down the middle. They have it down the middle with who would win. Okay, so this is the first one. We did 2 more, if not mistaken. So this is the first one. Spun the block, as they say.
Yeah, I appreciate how you do it. A lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, because we just want to be sure to be as transparent as possible so everybody can at least read it. You know, because it's not easy to read. It's not the easiest to read over the screen.
Yeah. I got my my big screen going over there on the wall. It's hung up on the wall, but for a lot of other people, it's probably on their phone. Like you said, it makes it a little harder to read sometimes.
100%. Let's go to. We're almost there. We just don't want to miss nothing. So Teekster still has a favor over. If Teekster and Reek Ruger battle a 3-round battle, and salute to Adept for bringing this up. If Reek Ruger and Teekster battle 3 rounds, that's going to favor Reek Ruger. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think somebody told me Teekster only does 1 round.
Right. And to be honest with you, to this day, still thought that the truly laced Teekster was 3 rounds because it just kind of had that feel, but it wasn't. It was 1 round.
That's the case because Teekster called me out. But if that's the case,
what?
I don't do 1 rounds.
No. Look, if y'all 2 battle, if Maze and Teekster battle, now we got to have 3.
Yeah.
When that level of competition goes up, yeah, we're going to play that. We got to play that trailer ASAP because we got to talk about that battle too. Oh, it's got to be up here then. Okay. Yeah, we did. We just talked about that topic. We talked about that. And we've been covering a lot. We're cooking good stuff. There's a whole lot we haven't covered also.
Yeah, the 20 right around the corner too. So.
Okay, so here's the second poll. Here's the second post we did about Pablo and Yo 2 Times. Now this is about after the face. Oh no, this is about the face-off. Who won the face-off? They got Pablo winning that. They got Pablo winning the face-off 54%, 46%. Okay, so they're that. So that's the face-off. Now with the battle, they got Pablo winning the battle. The thing, and keep in mind, this is 4 days ago now. Now, is it possible that after Yo 2 Times wins? Oh, wait a minute. I heard of Joy Road. I'm not even from there. Let's highlight that comment very quickly about Joy Road before we get back to this, just so we don't lose track of comments. Wig, literally. When Rock used to jog like twice a week, can jog to Joy Road and back from where Rock lives. So that just give you an idea. We're talking about west side. Yeah, west side. Yep. And look, for those that you know, if you ever talk to someone from Detroit and they're claiming Detroit, they should be able to have a conversation like this about different sides of town like that. If they're from Detroit,
Yeah.
the actual city, And look, Metro Detroit is still part of Detroit too, but it's not the actual city. It's not inner city. Just putting that out there. All right, cool. All right. So yeah, this is 4 days ago. So this post originated before Yo 2 Times Battle Reek. So we can get a backstory on this. All right. Pablo is 55%. Yo 2 Times is 45%. Is it possible? That maybe some other votes came in after Yo 2 Times battle? It's tough to measure that. More than likely it is. I'm going to say this, though. About 3 days ago, this was 50-50. But, you know, the one vote, 55% obviously is 6-5, right? That's 6-5 votes. So that could have been the reason for that. And, yes, we know. Well, it's only 11 votes. Well, this channel only has like about 285 subscribers. So, I don't know what
right. They're not going to catch every single community vote.
Yeah, you know, so that's something to think about. Oh, that's the life. Yeah, you check this out. Whoa. We got to go here just to add this to the fire real quick. So we talked about lifelong bans from battle rap. Obviously, the graping is 100%. That's been holding at 100% ever since we posted this. Salute to that, no problem. We did mention other things. How is snitching more qualified for a lifelong ban from battle rap than robbery or murder? Really? If that's the case, you realize that your Mount Rushmore and your other battlers, they're out of here. And quite frankly, maybe they should be if you're going to use the snitching thing. But don't forget that all entertainers, especially the ones that are solo and mainstream like that, they do snitch. Just don't put that out there. There's none of the above is kind of a what you call a non-factor here. So we're going to spin the block on that too. Let's keep moving. Now, snitching on this group of 4 have 4 votes to 1 vote. The reason why we can say that because it's 10 total votes. See that? 40% of 10 votes is 4, right? Cool. All right. Half the votes say none of the above. And then now a lot of this is probably from obviously recent events. Cool. Oh, Pablo mentions. Wait a minute. Pablo's dad's from Detroit. Okay, Pablo. Okay. Which, if you want to, which part? And if you don't want to, not comfortable, you don't have to mention that in this chat. Salute. But not salute to that. There's a lot of people from Detroit, like worldwide. Seriously. Good to see that. Now, it's weird that snitching would be more of a lifelong ban potential than non-sexual assault. That's interesting. But then there are layers to non-sexual assault. You know, it could be a fight in which you're accused of. Yeah. Hey, so look, Jerry West is safe, dog. Fraud got 0%. Jerry West, you're safe, dog. Salute. All right. Cool. Are we good? All righty. So we'll stick here. Let's see if we have any update on this. Okay, so far with our new topic. All right. Pablo says, I say I'm just not sure where exactly. Not a problem. Respect. Not a problem. All good. All right. But yeah, man. With the obviously with Yo 2 Times, they're serious though. It would be good to see Yo 2 Times step outside and battle units. Get them out of here. Yo 2 Times could very 3-round battle, but let it be like a minute and a half with a 30-second grace period each round. Yo 2 Times can get units out of here. Yeah. Honestly, Yo 2 Times can get foots out of here too. Yeah. Easily. Because Yo 2 Times has more authenticity about what he raps about than those other two. Now, Reek outside, who can Reek battle outside? I'm gonna tell you what would be a good battle for Reek outside. Reek should battle Chess outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because now here's where Chess would have a problem. Chess doesn't start fast. Reek does. Now here's where Reek would have a problem. He's going to have to be sure to get Chess on his heels quickly. Because the Chess is just now. Obviously, this is we're talking about a clean Chess that gets through his round. Okay.
Yeah, Chess is going to do something with that with the fucking acid reflex or whatever he's got going on.
Right. You know, and look, maybe Reek would consider maybe battling Gates up, you know, on the Gates versus Chess, something like that in person. Reek has a good chance to go ahead and get a Chess out of here. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Obviously, we on more than one occasion talked too much about what Pablo could do as far as outside battles. I mean, the one battle that's staring Pablo directly in the face is one against None. You know, wouldn't mind seeing him battling None in person. And honestly, None would have a problem with Pablo. Now None got a pin too, but it's not quite as Pablo as developed as Pablo, and Pablo has a little bit more passion, you know, in a battle than None does. But None gritty. None gritty. So wouldn't mind seeing Pablo battle.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, Maze, you versus None could work too. You are obviously, you know, you gotta have more battles, you know, just to get the, I mean, you know, just to get what's the word, just to get the wind and just to get the, you know, get the what. Yeah, just to get the game energy up. That's what I'm trying.
Feel and no win, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you versus None could work too. Let's see. Yeah. We should. Yeah. Let's explore this. Virtual versus outside. Who from virtual could battle whom from outside? Okay. Oh yeah. Innovate versus Rum Nitty. Not yet. Innovate versus Excel, absolutely. We mentioned that earlier. So Innovate versus Excel.
Innovate versus QP.
In person, though. That's got to be in person.
Yep.
Yeah. And it should be an in-person card, but it should be sponsored by, like, if the ring went outside, salute to Pablo and Social. If the ring was to do an outside battle card, this kind of will reflect that. Rap Ref in person versus who? Yeah. Hey, Rap Ref. Sean the Rap Ref. What about you battling Pain in person? The Payne, the battle rapper Pain. That'd be fire.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy. Because they both come from similar background. They both bark. Now, Rap Ref, you got to turn your energy up a little bit more. And honestly, Rap Ref style would translate well in the battle against Pain. So there's something. Who are we forgetting? Oh, Clip. My bad. The good brother Clip Corleone. Who could Clip battle in person? Honestly, been thinking this for a while. Clip Corleone.
Cortez.
That's not bad. Either Cortez or the fake Loso.
Yeah.
Of the Four Horsemen.
Yep.
That's not bad, Pablo.
That's actually a good battle. Yeah. Loso,
Pablo like this battle a lot. Saya Boy versus Rap Rep. Yeah. Especially if it could be in a neutral spot between Indiana and Atlanta, that'd be fire. Well, who we got? Yeah, but we're talking about in person, though. Salute to that. King Cole mentions the Innovate versus QP haven't already. In person, though. So like a rematch in person. Now that's going to be dangerous for both of them. QP, don't forget Q. Look, if y'all want to see one of the best QPs in person ever, QP versus JC in the cage, dog. Watch that battle. Please do yourself a favor. That was incredible. Both them guys were just one of the best battles Rock ever seen. It was insane. And of course, there's other QP battles that's kind of close to that too. But we're just saying a battle that's easier to find on YouTube. QP versus JC in the cage.
JC don't have a lot of aggression, but it works. His style works.
JC can't turn up.
Yeah, he can.
JC, but also to agree with what you're saying, JC has a thing to where he has to turn up a certain way and measure it out. So like JC couldn't. Okay, like Twerk can stay turned up for a whole round and it's like bark. JC turned up for a whole round is going to be like, nah, bro. Starting not to believe you. Stop that. You know. But yeah. So we got Simon. Trying to be sure. Oh yeah, Clip. We said Clip versus the fake Loso. You said Clip versus Cortez. Maze, did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Clip versus Cortez. Not bad. Cortez gets a whole lot of disrespect, but man, when he's on one, he's on one. Okay. Cole. Hey, Cole, who would you want to battle in person? You a battle rapper now. And we're going to play this trailer right after this comment.
King Cole.
Yeah. King Cole, who would you want to battle in person, bro?
Hey, Bill Collector.
Actually, nah, Bill dangerous for Cole, man. Bill
He is, but you know what, though? That would
Bill
be
is
kind of
crazy, man.
that still, though. It still would be fire, though. Because of their styles.
It would be. But see, what if Cole run into the bill collector that ain't gonna be joking with him?
Yeah.
That's gonna be dangerous.
That's definitely gonna be too dangerous.
Serious bill. Okay, so Cole says he's battling these bills, right? Yeah. Hey, Cole, we're gonna take the Bills 2-1 over you because we know you be broke, bro. Yeah, 2-1 over. Yeah. Cole, you're gonna have to go. You got to fight back. Yeah, the Bills. Honestly, look, those Bills, not just Cole's Bill, but Bills in general is beating up battle rap anyway. That's why a lot of them so broke. Okay, Pablo got this. Innovate versus pass, fire battle. Oh, that's such a good call. That's a great call. Okay. Wait, when you say me versus Bricks, are you talking about Pablo versus Bricks or the rapper Me versus Bricks? So we're clear. Because Me versus Bricks could go crazy too. No, you're talking about Pablo. I see it. Okay, no, scratch that. Pablo versus Bricks. Bricks better. One thing Bricks, the criticism on Bricks is Bricks will tend to get this low energy battle in certain ones. Got it. Pablo got a lot. Pablo versus Bricks could work. And honestly,
hey, Me versus Daylight, the rapper Me.
Me versus Daylight. Ready for this? Call it what you want. We understand that there's certain ones that don't like Me. And me could get Daylight out of here pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a pen.
Because Daylight, what is this? Oh, my bad. So, just had a text pop up on the phone. Anyway.
Daylight be
oh yeah,
he be doing the antics too much.
Yeah, man. Like, and plus in a battle that he would take seriously, we're going to get the typical. We're going to get the typical nasty rollout. Well, and I did this, and this is my resume. Who are you? Right. That rollout is nasty.
Nasty work.
Hey, Pablo, absolutely. I ain't gonna hold you up. Seizure versus Appa in the HB2N style of just a pop up battle. That'd be fire. With no announcement, no nothing, then boom, battle. Seizure versus Appa, perfect. That worked. Cole mentions. Okay, but Cole, just consider this: that Tay-Rock Daylight, incredible, right? No argument, no push. Just think about this though. Think about what it took for Daylight to focus like that. It took a Tay-Rock. How often have we seen that Daylight? Just saying.
And that's somebody that Daylight them on the battle probably his whole life. You know.
Loso. You know what? Honestly, Pablo would rather see Loso BX and Y versus Dumbfound Dead. Bring him back up. We'd rather see that than Homeschool. Actually, would prefer to see Homeschool versus. Oh, would it work? Would that work? See, there's got to be someone that. Nah, Froco ain't ready for no Homeschool yet, so scratch that. Nah, that's too much. Salute to Froco. By the way, watch out for Froco. Salute to Froco. I can't think of the person's name. Wouldn't mind seeing Homeschool versus Whispers from the UK. Yeah. Now, Whispers battled on obviously TMR podcast, but Whispers also battled on No Loose Chat, and Whispers also battled on, I want to say, iBattle. That might be incorrect. Innovative, that's incorrect. Hit Rock Up and IG. If it ain't respected, correct it. All right, let's go ahead and play this trailer while we take a small intermission. Hold up a minute, please. Yeah. Okay, we got it. So we're gonna share the screen. We're gonna take a small. Oh, real quick before we play the trailer, I'm thinking of out there matches that could be dope. Kid Dangerous versus Homeschool.
Who could battle Snake Eyes?
Who could battle Snake Eyes from over here? There's two people that stick out the most. Pause. There's two people that stand the most to do that. Rap Ref and Clip. That could work. Another one. Man, I wish we had a strong female battle rapper here. I'm talking about a super strong, like someone on the level of Official, that type of strong.
Yeah.
Official. Wait, skip all that. Official versus Snake Eyes. Dog. We wouldn't mind doing that as a one-off, straight up. A 3-round one-off. Oh man, that's fire. All right, so we're gonna go ahead for this intermission, play this trailer. Salute to King Cole. Salute to King Cole. Salute to Verbal Online Arena. This is their event coming up. Another crazy announcement from them. All right, we got it. Cool. There we go. Boom.
Who got it?
Boy, ain't nobody better on beat than me. I keep telling you, you understand me trying to be sarcastic and condescending. This nigga is not fucking with me. I swear for God. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
I'm already the bar. He has to try to reach the bar. Everybody know I'ma fuck him up. We just gotta all come together and watch this train wreck. Cause Luke ain't worried about the smoke coming.
Next up. Who got it?
Boy, ain't nobody better on beat than me. I keep telling you, you understand me trying to be sarcastic and condescending. This nigga is not fucking with me. I swear for God. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
I'm already the bar. He has to try to reach the bar. Everybody know I'ma fuck him up. We just gotta all come together and watch this train wreck. Cause Luke ain't worried about the smoke coming.
Next up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is next up. That is Verbal Online Arena. That will be live on Get Your Bars. Get your bars up. Your bars ain't up up. He's going to be live on Get Your Bars Up media channel. That is December 13th, approximately 3 weeks from now. You got Reaper Rail versus Fire the Misfit. Obviously, your main event with Money on the Floor. You got Luke Kane versus C to the double. Okay? You got Pep versus Ski Mask Rico. And Status. Who's Status? Hey, Cole, who's Status going against? Hold on. Let's rewind that. Let's see it on the trailer instead of guessing. Hold on.
Fire the Misfit. That's a crazy
December 13th.
thing.
Man, dog. That Fire the Misfit versus Reaper Rail on track is fire. Oh, yeah. Status versus your boy Clip. So Status versus your boy Clip. 100% Pablo. Yep. Status versus your boy Clip. Yep. Status versus your boy Clip. Pep versus Ski Mask Rico. Reaper Rail versus Fire the Misfit. And with Money on the Flow. Money on the Flow. You got C double versus Luke Kane. Now, we do, of course. Yep, you guessed it. Well, let me guess. Y'all got data on that, right? We got data. We stay with the numbers. We stay with the numbers. Is what we do. And the data we have shows that in returns, who they think gonna win. Who they think gonna win. And we're also gonna do similar questions about the other battles too, you know. And look, salute to everybody that rocks with this channel. You got to get more familiar with more type of virtual battle rap. Get familiar, man. Get familiar. It's more than just one. It's more than just one thing. It doesn't disrespect the other thing, so we're clear. But it is more than just what you used to watching. Yeah. Oh! Exclusive. Hold up. Let's get it right. So Cole mentions all battles, all the battles, money on the floor, all battles, money on the floor, all 4 battles on this card. Next up. Yeah, gonna say this in advance though. Salute to Status. Status, you going against your boy Clip, you might be in trouble, bro.
Status quo.
You might be in trouble. And Pep going to Ski Mask Rico. Ski Mask Rico, nice knowing you, man. Yeah, don't see it for you, champ.
Yeah, see you on the other side.
Don't see it for you. Yeah, man. Pep got C double out of here in their battle. So, and look, the only thing that would have that battle not happen well for Pep is if Pep, either take some bars off or doesn't take advantage of course, the studio quality and edit that on point. Hold on a minute. Let's go to these posts. We do have some early returns on the battle between Luke Kane and C Double, though. That will be on beat, on track, as they say. Ooh, Rick and Steam.
I've heard Luke Kane acapella before, but I don't think he's fucking with
Luke Kane has shown some elements on track. His issue is getting through a battle clean. Right. You gotta get through a battle clean on track, man. You gotta do that.
Yeah, C double. I'm gonna go with C double on that one.
You got C double? We're gonna show you exactly what the consensus says in a minute. There it is. Okay, cool. 19 votes in 9 days. Good return. And yes, the early favorite in this is C double. And just to repeat, the brother Cole mentions all battles with money on the flow. And listen, for those that win a battle, and if you don't want the money on the floor, you're more than welcome to, invite RAK. RAK will take the money for you and hold it and spend it for you if you don't want the money on the floor. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah, RAK's taking all donations.
That's right. Yeah. So strictly for that. What you don't want, we can reinvest and actually, probably give you the return on it. Simple as that. Now, all jokes aside, though, all battles, money on the floor. These are early returns. Verbal Online Arena. This will be live on Get Your Bars Up media channel. C double with 19 votes in now. 19 votes. All right. C double 74%, Luke Kane 26%. And C double has been really, really good. C double may have just one loss since he's been battling on track like that. He may just have one loss on that. So Luke Kane is the underdog in this, but if Luke Kane focus in, take advantage of the studio, take advantage of the quality, take advantage of and these are guys that C double we know is going to take advantage of it because he has his own verbal online arena league. He knows what to do. Cool. What we got? We got what? King Cole. I'm excited to see Clip's visual. He's nice with the cam. He's extra nice with the cam. He did the videos of the guys at the basketball courts for the first battle, and then he also did the Squid Game joints 100%. And let's go there. If y'all not familiar with your boy Clip has done a lot of video cam work for Trap New York and for We Go Hard. So Clip is no joke. I mean, this avocado is avocado for those that like that, but your boy Clip in a lot of ways might be better than avocado when it comes to video and battle rap. Just being honest. He's fire. Clip is fire. That's our endorsement. All right. We'll get a look at everybody. There you have it. There you have it. So what's the takeaway from this live? First, let's answer the they haven't learned yet. Drop your ego, man, when doing business and stop being so personal in public. Yeah, that's the lesson. Please stop. Seriously, for your own sake. The second that ego shows up is where the failure shows up. And that goes for battle rappers, league owners, that goes for panel individuals, whatever. Especially if you know it requires more than just you to get something done. Drop the ego, dog. Drop the ego, pick up success. And as far as the drama over battles, why? Well, one of the things we kind of revealed is that a lot of individuals are lazy writers, so therefore they depend on drama. They depend on personals and all this stuff. Although it should be noted in our early returns of this, let's go to this other one real quick. There we go. And our early returns of this was something we just posted maybe about 2 hours ago. When it comes to which of the battles or what's the most important element of battle rap, and we asked personal information. Yeah, right here. Now, there's 3 votes in after an hour. Okay. Which is the most important in battle rap? Personal information, drama, battles, popularity. Personal information didn't get any. So we're gonna wait on that. Drama didn't get any, which is very surprising. But the battles got 67%. They say the battles are the most important in battle rap, the battles themselves. Okay. And of course, popularity. Popularity got a vote. So there you go. So we'll see how that turns out. We may have to ask that question different ways to get the most tangible type of data we get. Salute to everybody, man. Maze, any other thoughts, brother? Any other thoughts, man? Which obviously you got Supremacy coming up. What else you got coming up?
Yeah, I got Supremacy coming up. Working on a new mixtape. So I got that in the works. There's definitely some battles in the background being worked out. So yeah, I'm definitely I'm pretty active for 2026. It's looking like I'm going to be
Solid. So salute to May. Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
DVS 100 Supremacy January 1st.
And let's keep something clear about it. May just brought up something. Let's keep something clear. Y'all know how this go. Those first battles in the first month, super important. That sets the tone. Sets the tone. So depending on what y'all want out of, a lot of this depends on what y'all want out of virtual battle, out of battle rap, period. If you want whatever recognition, if you care about battle rap and you want something out of it, start well. So for those on Supremacy, salute to all y'all on Supremacy. Show out. We're watching. We're promoting. And also, just to say this, again, salute to HB2N. Really, honestly, like the concept. Like the straight up, hey, we ain't telling you nothing. Here's the battle. Let's go. Fire. Straight fire. Now, just want to say this to Yo 2 times. Just because HB2N did that doesn't mean that what you do has been replaced. Okay? You do your style. HB2N does his style. Simple as that. There's room for it all, man. There's room for it all. Honestly, we could use all, and honestly, we could use some more different variations of it. I mean, if you remember, way back before, we said should there be other names for virtual battle rap anyway? Well, I'm going to say this: we can use some straight up face off battles. That's it. I mean, let's be honest. This community trolls all day anyway. That's what you show up for. You're most interested in drama. Let's put a battle with it.
Yeah.
You know, we could use that. Well, you know, and one thing HB2N mentioned is that, well, look, instead of looking for other people, I did it myself. Salute to that. It may have to be a Rock Files channel to say, look, we're gonna host these. Don't tell nobody, but we're gonna host these, or maybe we do a whole rollout. Who knows? Maybe we'll take a Rock Files channel and say, here's a face-off battle. Hey, if it crash and burn, it crash and burn. But if it goes wherever, it goes wherever. You know?
Yeah, my league's in the works behind the scenes, but it's not going to be, you know, it's just going to be maybe 1 or 2 events, maybe a year. Nothing too big, you know. Just something that, you know, it's something to keep it interesting, you know.
Yeah, we could use as many different, and obviously, you know, I want to also say salute the VBL for having new gunners. Let's be sure that you may just want to consider this. And look, honestly, behind the scenes, before we introduced any new talent here, we already have checked them out. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of them didn't get over here. There's some individuals that we checked out for free, by the way, that had some things on the jacket or that didn't come through on battles that they were supposed to come through. So therefore, they were no longer, you know, accessible to come through here. You know, there's one battler that was supposed to battle on Backstory Battle League. He had them no call, no show on Kai B. That was it for him. You know, that's just an example. In other words, screen. Everybody screen, dog. If you got a suggestion on a battler that you believe should be booked or whatever, hey, if you know them personally, tell them, please have a clean jacket, dog. Have a clean jacket. Have a clean jacket. You know, it should be simple as that. Have a clean jacket. You know, this way we can get ahead of stuff. You know, it don't take a league to do it. You know, we all refer, we all see. Then hey, then we can do it also. Those are some suggestions. Those are not commands. Do with it what you will, but these are some things that'll help cut down the BS in battle rap. And that also goes for the outside battle rap leagues. You know, if you got, you know, for those that rock with whatever league and you like, hey, I know this battler, have a discussion with him. Say, look, you can't come over here with a dirty jacket. Is your jacket clean? So that answers the whole drama over battles. Why? The reason why drama is over battles is because it's not screened out. And look, battle rappers, this is what you can do. Be more innovative with your pen. Well, we've been talking about that since we got this channel. How you start, don't look, you might be influenced by URL. You gotta expand off of that. What unique thing can you say that hasn't been said to your opponent? Just consider.
Yeah, gotta be original, man, and you know, just focus on your own craft and just elevate.
Right.
Just elevate.
You know. So that's that. Maze, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, you know, for being on the panel. Much respect, much respect. And you know, we'll be chopping it up, man.
Yeah. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you for having me.
No problem, no problem. That's Maze Zavelli. Be sure to subscribe to Maze Zavelli. He has a battle coming up on Supremacy. Salute to VBL Cartel. He'll be battling VVS 100. We already talked to Yo 2 times. Everybody's been checked out, so that card should go down, man. Look forward to those battles on that. Salute to HB2N. HB2N. Do some more one-offs, man. You know, if hopefully you got. Let's see. Maybe you can count this as one you did in November. Do one for next month. You can do it as often as you want. I ain't gonna hold you up. We here for it. The more one-off battles like that, fire. You know. But you know, VBL Cartel. Look forward to more cards and, you know, more promo. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. That's your style, man. You do what you do. You know, just the Rock File channel gonna do what it does. You know, there's room for all of it. And, you know, like you know, want to say this. Salute to Fresh got the files. Fresh got different files than Rock Files. Salute to Fresh got the files. Harmon Fresh salute. You know, we're all here hopefully for the same reason. We are here for battle rap. Let it be that. Protect your peace. Protect the foundation. Protect your sanity. Stay safe. Stay strong. Stay sane. And as we usually say, right about now, rock on, rock out.
Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
Boss groove, we move that boss move, right? No question. Message music sessions. Any music that got a groove. Any decade with that message attitude. We vibe, no question. Message music sessions. Message music session. Welcome to Message Music Sessions. We play what they don't play, and we don't play. We say way what they won't say, and we don't play. Lock in with Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions.